Today, we're diving into a huge shift happening in customer service, the rise of AI. Now, the promise is massive efficiency, but the fear? Well, it's that cold robotic experience we all hate. So the big question is, can you actually get the best of both worlds? Let's dig in. For decades, if you were a business leader, you faced this classic problem. When it came to customer support, you were always told you had to pick. Do you want it fast? Do you want it personal and high quality? Or do you want it cheap? And you could only ever have two of the three. You could get fast and cheap, but it wouldn't be personal. Or you could have personal and fast, but no way was it going to be cheap. Well, for the first time, that trade-off is finally being broken. And the thing that's breaking it? You guessed it, artificial intelligence. To really get why AI is such a big deal right now, you have to understand the incredible pressure that customer support teams are under. It is a perfect storm of what customers expect versus what it actually costs to deliver. And this right here, this shows you the core problem. On one side, customers, that's you and me, we expect service 24/7. We want instant answers that are personalized to us. But for a business, that means crazy high workloads and costs that just keep going up. It's a squeeze that's become almost impossible to manage. So you better believe businesses are responding, and fast. This is not some future trend we're talking about. A whopping 80% of customer care executives are already pumping money into AI or have plans to do it very soon. The race is definitely on.
Okay, so let's cut through all the buzzwords and get down to the hard numbers. How exactly does AI actually make things more efficient?
Hey, there's that 80% number again. But this time it's about the work itself. Modern AI chatbots can now handle up to 80% of all the routine, everyday questions. We're talking about password resets, checking on an order, the simple stuff. All of it gets answered instantly, no human needed. And the impact on the budget? It's just staggering. A single phone call with a live agent can cost a company up to $14. Live chat is a bit better, but an AI-powered chat, we're talking a tiny fraction of that. This completely flips the economics of customer support on its head. So, when you put all that together, the total impact is huge. By handling all those simple questions and slashing the cost of each conversation, companies can cut their overall support costs by around 30%. And listen, this isn't just theory. Just look at Vodafone. Their AI assistant, which they call Toby, cut their cost per chat by a massive 70%. It cost them less than a third of what it used to. This is real money, real impact. Okay, so the efficiency part is crystal clear. It saves a ton of money, but that brings us right back to our main question. Does all this automation mean we sacrifice quality? Can a bot actually be personal? This is the number one worry, right? The fear that we're swapping out genuine human connection for cold, clunky, robotic scripts. And you know what? It's a totally valid concern, and every company needs to think about it seriously. But check this out. This is what the data actually shows. The companies that are using AI to make their support more personal, by looking at your past conversations and what you've bought, they've actually seen their customer satisfaction scores go up by an average of 20%. Why? Well, because people get the right answer fast. And the secret is that the best systems are designed so you never get trapped talking to a bot. They use what's called a smart handoff. So the AI starts the conversation, but it's smart enough to know when things are getting complicated or when you're getting frustrated. And then, boom, it smoothly passes you over to the right human agent who already has all the info. So this new way of working doesn't just change things for the customer. It completely redefines the role of the human support agent. And it brings up something that is absolutely non-negotiable: protecting customer data. Take a look at how an agent's day completely changes. That tiny sliver there, that's the boring, repetitive stuff they used to do all day. Now they get to spend their time on the big stuff, the things humans are great at, solving complex problems and actually building relationships with customers. Their jobs become more interesting and way more valuable. And the AI doesn't just take work away, it actually helps them do their job better. These new co-pilot tools work in the background, feeding agents the right answers and customer info in real time. This helps the human agent solve problems somewhere between 25 and 40% faster. But let's be honest, none of this works if people don't trust it. And that's still a big hurdle. Nearly 3/4 of people say they worry about their data privacy when they're talking to a chatbot. So to earn that trust, businesses have to build their AI strategy on these 4 pillars. We're talking strict compliance with privacy laws, tough security like encryption, making sure the AI is fair and accurate, and crucially, being totally upfront with customers about how their data is being used. So we've covered the why and the what. Now let's talk about the how. This is a simple, practical blueprint for putting AI into your customer service the right way. This 5-step plan is really the key. First, start small. Don't try to automate everything at once. Pick the easy, high-volume stuff first. Second, always have a human in the loop, an easy escape hatch for customers. Third, train the AI so it sounds like your brand, not some generic robot. Fourth, measure its performance, just like any employee. And finally, get everyone, IT, HR, support, all working together on this. And if you want proof this blueprint works, you won't have to look any further than the company Klarna. Their AI assistant handles the work of 700 full-time human agents. And the most amazing part? Their customer satisfaction scores are exactly the same as they are for their human agents. That is a total game changer. Which really brings us to the biggest takeaway of all. This whole conversation, it's not about AI versus humans. It's about finding the perfect way for them to work together. The future of amazing customer service is this powerful collaboration between machine efficiency and real human empathy. So as we finish up, the final question really isn't if you should use AI in your customer service. It's how. How are you going to design that collaboration so that it's efficient, personal, and trustworthy? What's your future going to look like?